Hi guys, how's it going? Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night whenever you see this. So my name is Malessea. I also go by Melissa or Artemisia. So this is going to be, as promised, a little extra bonus reading, candle reading for Sagittarius, so you can learn a little bit about hoodoo candle readings. And I tweak it a little bit and use Greek herbs and that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm going to get into that in just a minute. But if you guys like these, I'm going to start doing them for every sign for their birthday month. So I'll, do Capricorn probably tomorrow. Well, I'll light it tomorrow, and then it'll take about 5 to 7 days to finish burning. Depends, you know. But yeah, so this is how the candle normally looks. um, and then this is when it's all burned out here. And I'm going to be working with the same artist that I did for my original candles that are on my website as far as the artwork. So she's going to be working on that with me. She's a really awesome artist. Her name is Melissa as well. But yeah, anyway, so for this reading, Sagittarius, for your candle here, you can see it was pretty cloudy, um, but there's parts here where it broke through. Okay, so that means there were some small victories or overcoming some obstacles here. Now, underneath the wick plate, there were a few little herbs. So that means that there could be something that you can't see right now, Sagittarius, or something that is a little bit hidden from you. Okay. It doesn't have to be bad necessarily, but just something to look out for. And if you can see, I'll show you in just a moment, not all the wax completely burns. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it'll leave like a half moon shape on one side. So it's kind of like that, but it's, pretty far down burned here. Um, and at first glance, what I saw was a person with long hair and a giant bumblebee or some type of insect, but I believe it's a bumblebee because it has a stinger. It could also be a wasp here. And the person is looking up at the bumblebee. Now, also, before I get into what that means, there was a few herbs, going down the glass inside, like one up here, and then quite a few at the bottom here. And what I saw in the imagery of what's in the bottom, I see a dragon and a parrot. So the dragon is protection, prosperity, abundance. The parrot could be some type of communication coming through, or your communication is getting stronger. But yeah, let me show you here. And how you learn how to do this is, with your intuition and a lot of practice and time. Okay. So it's very similar to like a tea reading. So I don't know if you guys can see here. Hold on, let me get a little bit closer. Um, okay, so wait, everything is opposite when I see it. So if you see that big piece of herb right there at the bottom, that looks like the stinger to me of the bumblebee. And the bee is that big shape right there. I'm trying to put it all the way in the camera. And then you see this person like looking up to the bumblebee, and they have long hair or something. Okay, so obviously it's a metaphor because normally bees are tiny and we're bigger than bees here. And I don't know how I can show you the part on the side with the dragon and the parrot. I might take some pictures and post it up under the reading too, like how I do with the tarot cards. But if you can see, it's right around here, the part on the side with the dragon and the parrot that I saw. Um, so yeah, please let me know, in the comments below or in the chat if you want, if you're watching live, if you can see that. um, but yeah, I just wanted to look something up really quickly before I get into something. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of similar to what I was already thinking. Um, when you see a bee, basically, for me, the first thing that comes to my mind is the nectar of life, working together, right? Bees work together with the mother. They all are working for the mother bee. So that can talk about a lot of hard work with a project or putting in a relationship or friendship or something here or even on yourself. Okay, so it's a symbol of activity, work, good diligence, um, and what it's interesting because actually my name in Greek means honeybee, and there's a famous story about this that was turned into a bee, and so I'll post that to my Facebook page if you want to learn about that. Um, but yeah, I believe too. The other thing, since I saw the dragon and the parrot on the side here, and I talked about how the dragon is a symbol of protection. The bee is also a symbol of protection because while it's sweet and everything, like we know that if you aggravate it or mess with it, it has a stinger. So that could be a message for some of you Sagittariuses, during this Sagittarius season, which ends tomorrow on the 21st on the winter solstice and the beginning of Capricorn season. Okay, but it could carry over a little bit before, a little bit after. It's not exact. Um, and so I just wanted to post this before we start Capricorn season. But like I said, Sagittarius, it could be a message to not forget that you do have a stinger. Don't let people take advantage of you, and don't let people think that you're always sweet all the time unless they deserve it, right? But if they deserve something else, then maybe you got to sting them a little bit. If that makes sense. I also saw something when I Googled that real quick. I don't really get into religion here. I'll read about, different cultures and religions, but I don't push any of that on anybody. But it does say the symbolism of the bee in Christianity is all about positive and sweet metaphors. So if you're into that or want to um, look more into that, and I'm looking at more from the shamanistic viewpoint of Native Americans working with animals as spirit animals and guides here. Just skipping through a lot of things. Okay, what else does it say? Oops, sorry here. It says in China, bees represent business advancements. In art, the bee appearing with the monkey and the butterfly speaks of prosperity. Um, and the bee also represents abundance. In Hindu tradition, the bee is tied to rebirth among the gods. Both Vishnu and Krishna are also shown with a bee. Vishnu on a lotus flower and Krishna on the forehead, which also speaks of psychic energy, rebirth, and the other symbolic meanings of the bee are productivity, like we talked about, patience, life, healing, growth, community, blessings, and balance. Um, so yeah, so far, looking at your candle here, Sagittarius, those are definitely, some really positive things. And like I said, there could have been. I'm trying to see if I can show you these streaks here. We call them bands when you do candle readings or any type of candle reading. So some of them are broken through here. Sorry, I'm waiting for the camera to adjust. And so that could be, like I said before, some small breaking through obstacles or something good happening for you here. All right. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to show you that really quickly. And I'll post some pictures on the Facebook link too if you want to see. And you can also, I would love to hear from you guys what you see. Okay. So when you do a candle reading, you're going to turn it around and look and just don't try to see something. The more you relax and just kind of be like, okay, what do I see? And a lot of times you want to look at the whole image all of the herbs at once first, right? So if I wasn't seeing a bee and this person, right, I could see individual smaller things within the bee, but you want to look at the whole image. Um, as a whole, if that helps, okay? But yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. There is no right answer. When I was learning this um, through my teacher, a lot of times we would see different images, but it would have the same feeling to it. So that was also really cool. So yeah, it's just a really interesting way to have another reading for you. But again, yeah, if you want to check out my other candles that I have on my website already, you can go in the description box below and hit, my website. And then if you want to check out the pictures here that I'll post in a little bit of this candle reading, you click on the Facebook link once you're under my website, and then look for the Sagittarius bonus reading, and I'll post it there if you guys want to comment, but you don't have to, it's up to you. So yeah, that's it. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day or night. And if you do celebrate any holidays, again, happy holidays. I'll probably come back around Tuesday or so and start slowly doing, excuse me, the readings for January. Since tomorrow is a holiday for me, I celebrate the winter solstice. So I'll be doing some rituals and then maybe a beach walk with my friend and some other stuff. So I'll be taking tomorrow off, but then I'll be coming back on Tuesday to start with your readings. So, anyway, thank you guys so much as always. Please like this video if you do and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, you just hit the little activation bell, and I'll see you guys later. All right, thanks. Bye.